Good morning.
Hi.
Morning. Is it even still morning? Afternoon? I don't even know what
No.
time it is. The day's blurring.
They go by fast when you're on vacation.
Yeah, it does. So we're currently here in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really happy that you've agreed to come and have a little chat and get to know me.
Yes.
So
yeah,
tell
thanks for inviting
me your name and tell me a little bit about you.
I'm Falon Jane. I'm
Falon.
47, married. Been married almost 20 years.
Wow.
Met
a
on
long
Match.com.
Oh, did you
Back when
really?
it wasn't cool. Like you had to.
I didn't even know that it'd been going around 20 years.
Yeah, people
Wow.
like used to be like if you met online, then you either like were ugly or like had no social skills. Kind of that was the stigma.
And we've always like, oh, it'll never last when you meet on one of those sites. Clearly.
Yeah,
clearly
so
it
not
does.
everybody meets online now, but
Yeah.
So it actually worked. Or one of the success things.
Yeah, that's good.
But,
So he's back home.
He's with the
He's
kids.
nice.
A good husband.
Yeah. It's good of him, keeping the house going. And will you go home to a mess or will he keep it clean?
Oh no, I would bet money that the 3 baskets of laundry that I left there are still sitting there. I know that man so well.
That's good. So whereabouts is it that you are from?
I live in the Midwest in the USA. So,
Midwest.
the land of corn and pigs. There's no other craters.
Nothing else around you? No, just
I
middle
have
of
to
nowhere.
fly to Amsterdam to
Oh wow.
make new friends.
Oh, well, I'm glad you came. Glad you came here. So what is it that you do for work?
What do we say? Spicy content creator?
Spicy content?
Adults.
Adult stuff.
Dopamine dealer. We can put it that way.
Nice and fun. Keeps everyone chilled and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been doing that for 6 years.
Okay.
Previous to that, I was a pharmaceutical rep for 20 years.
Wow.
So actually have.
Why did you make the jump?
I was doing this on the side just for shits and giggles.
Right.
Just my own entertainment, honestly. I'd go out on the road as a pharma rep, so I'd have to stay overnight at hotels and then visit my doctors in the morning and stuff.
Okay.
And so while I was overnight, I would send pictures to my husband, or like we did a little The Swinging World, so send some pictures off to those guys and have little sex chats. And then I learned
So you were sort of doing this content
for free
anyway.
Yeah, I was just doing it because I enjoyed it. And I was on Facebook in a group, and I saw that some gal was sending, asking for money for photos, like uncensored versions in the DMs. And I was like,
That's a thing?
who does that? I was like, who pays for
Was
that?
you disgusted at first?
I was just shocked.
like-
I wasn't like thinking she was a bitch or anything. I was
Yeah.
just like,
More like,
what?
wow. Yeah.
Because in swinger world, you don't
Yeah,
charge for
we all,
that
we
stuff.
all just
We do it because we
exchange
like
these
it.
photos freely because it's fun, yeah.
So I messaged the group owner and I was like, what's up with this girl? And he's like, oh, I'll put you in touch with her. She makes like 6 figures. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, teach me.
Yeah.
So I had a little video chat with her and him too. And I tipped her $100 just for her time. And
Oh,
she
that's nice.
gave me all the chips of the trade. And
So she got you started and told you what to do and
yeah, so
Wow.
I created a stage name.
yeah.
And then my first fishing out there, I brought
And
me in
it's
a
hard,
guy.
isn't it? Like, it's really hard first starting. I think everyone presumes that starting out making content and selling it, that, oh, yeah, I'm going to make 6 figures in a month.
No, God,
No,
no.
you're not. Like,
year-
you've been
it
looking
took
to
me
make
years.
1 figure. Like,
Years to accomplish that. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not an easy.
yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes and a lot of marketing and media and
It's a job, yes,
Yeah.
but we have so much fun doing it. You know, and so I still think I'm lucky that I was lucky that I was a pharma rep because there was lots of perks with that. I consider myself lucky my whole life. But so my first picture I put out there, the guy sends me a UDP, unwanted
oh,
eggplant
okay.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sent him back a fine, $20 unwanted UDP picture. Please pay.
Did he pay
And
it?
he paid it. And
No.
I was like,
What?
send me more pictures.
I would have never even thought to do that. I normally just put like
Something she taught me.
didn't ask for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you can charge people. You can send them a fine, like a
So
request
in
for
the
money
UK,
on
that's actually illegal
Oh, it is?
for him to send it without asking for permission. Yeah.
Oh, I think in certain states it might be. Maybe Texas. In the
Yeah,
US,
it's
I think
a
as
new.
well.
I think the law came in maybe beginning of this year or something. It's quite new in the UK, but you're not allowed to send any nude photos to someone without them requesting or you like having that
And then do you report
confirmation
them to a certain agency?
I mean, I wouldn't, but you can report them for it.
But
yeah,
I'm sure people
I mean,
would.
if people are on like paid platforms and they send me those photos, I'm never gonna say no. I'll be like, send me that. Like,
We'll turn that
I want to
into
see
something
that.
nice.
Yeah. But if I was just like, I don't know, on Instagram and someone randomly sent me that on like my personal page, I'm like, what's that?
I get some occasionally. Yeah, I will actually. I report them.
Well, I haven't, but now I'm gonna start sending fines to them now. Like, please pay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
monetize my
monetize
first 20, and then I ramped it up from there. I got into some guys, my fans then were like, hey, did you know there are these girls groups? And so there's private girls groups that had buyers in them.
Right.
And I always thought it would be competition
Was
between
this
women.
on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought I don't want to share my guys with you. I need them to spend money with me. But it was
But
really
they spend
a
money on
collaboration.
everyone. Yeah.
Where we all kind of shared fans.
Yeah.
Because the reality of it is they don't stay with one person all the time.
They're going to hop off to someone else anyway.
Yeah, and
so you might
that's
as
the beauty
well.
of
Yeah.
the
And
taste
some of
and the
them, I think
flavors.
some of them might pop off and then 6 months later to come back.
They
Or,
miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you treated them really well. You know? Gave them more than they ever expected.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. So originally I would send like little clips of videos and chat with them in between as they were loading and stuff. So it really was more like a sexting session.
Yeah, like a little bit of a girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Which has
It's
changed
quite nice.
because then I needed time. Like I have 3 kids and a family, and I couldn't be waiting for videos to load an hour, and somebody else is waiting next. And so that's kind of the move into creating full-length videos and putting them in a Dropbox, and then it became a little less personal. You know, I think I lost relationships that way.
Yeah.
But that's all.
But that's been 6 years now.
6 years. So I've lost my job in a merger. So I used to work for Bayer.
Right. Oh, okay.
The big pharma company who makes aspirin and Midol, and yeah, I worked on the veterinary side. So that was fun for me.
So did you lose a job and then went into content, or had you started doing bits of content and then?
I did some bits of content.
Little bits. Yeah. And did they find out? Did they ever
found out.
Never knew. No.
No.
Do you think that they'd have been like, no, you can't do that?
Yeah, I know who originally put me in that Facebook group was. I was at a leadership conference in Gettysburg. We were walking the battlefields of Gettysburg and discussing, leadership tactics and things like that after. But we had a dinner, and I had dinner with one of the marketing managers for the brand I was selling for. And while all the girls and stuff were over here talking about purses and shoes and boring shit like that, the marketing manager and I were over here talking about smexy
Adult
stuff and spicy things. And so he was like, you need to be on this little group on Facebook. And so I got added into it, and that was kind of like the start of setting me free.
Yeah. And that's that. Now you're here, traveling the world.
I am, and it's just been incredible. But the friends you've made along the way, but sometimes it's very scary at first to go something that's very cush, a 6-figure base pay and commissions and a free car, and
to lose that
done
and be
something
like,
for 20 years that you can do in your sleep. You're so good at it. You win awards.
I've done hairdressing 20 years, and now I'm branching into this, and
now you're just
I
working
can't
on
close
the
that
tips.
door. Yeah.
But you need to make at least 6 figures in tips to make. Otherwise, you got to go back into the corporate world. Right?
I mean, I'm not ready to close the door on my salon. I really enjoy it, so I'm balancing the both, but it's hard, because it's a full-time job.
And it's on your feet a lot too.
Yeah.
But I bet you have fun talking with your clients.
Yeah.
And the creativity of the hair.
I feel like recently everyone that's sitting in my chair is like, so I saw an article about you. Also, I saw you here. Or I saw you popped up on my Facebook.
I'm famous. I'm just here because I like you.
Yeah, genuinely though.
I don't need the money.
So, if you stop doing hair, don't stop doing mine. And that's what every single person keeps telling me, you need to still do my hair. And I'm like, yes, and along with every customer that's telling me the same thing. So I don't know how I would ever close that door. I'm just gonna have to keep doing I'm trying to only do 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
I think that would be tough for your travel schedule, and if you come to these events a lot, and then you still need to be in the salon.
I mean, it's built behind my house. It's mine, so I can do whatever hours I want.
Oh, okay.
So it's okay. I can be really flexible, and I can work any days, any hours.
That's nice.
So I'm fitting it around at the minute. But I said I'll just see how I go. But I really enjoy it. And some of these customers I've done since I was 16. So I've literally done them my whole...
They don't trust anybody else but you.
No. And I've done their hair, I've done their kids' hair, and I now do their grandchildren that are a bit, I'm still now starting to do the younger ones' hair, and it's like, oh, yeah.
They're like families that you grew up with.
Yeah, so I don't want to stop doing that Yeah.
I felt like that when I lost I didn't cry because I wasn't, because of the money that I was losing. I had 20 years of relationships with these veterinarians that felt like they were like like they were my dad, or going to see my, my uncle or my aunt, or I'd been to some of their weddings. Yeah, you just get to know them,
same.
Their kids, all that stuff. And
I've done all the hair and makeup for the wedding.
I felt like losing my family.
Yeah.
I honestly saw them more than my own family, because I was
Sorry, right, off subject. So I know you did mention a little bit ago that you touched on swinging with your husband.
Yeah.
So do you still do any swinging? Is that still part of your life, or on the back burner for now?
No, it's more of content creation. I mean, I got to do a swap a couple months ago. That's the first time that we've done that since we stopped swinging. So
do you miss it?
No.
Or not because you've got the content, so you still got the spicy?
You know what I miss is the house parties, the monthly house parties, where people got free, like, sans clothes, like, can we say naked?
Yeah, you can say naked.
Okay, so everybody's hanging out naked in a kitchen, free, and you've got chunky people, skinny people, like short people, fat people, tall people, all like the a whole mixture. And we're not judging each other on it, and that's what I really loved about that culture, was you could hang out and you're just eating naked in the kitchen talking about life. And where else in the world
nobody's looking and like, oh, look at her stretch marks, oh, look at that.
Yeah, you nobody looked at that. They looked at your good things, your positive things. So I never felt like unsafe as far as like somebody's going to snatch me and pull me in the room.
No, I've never, in 6 years, I've never felt like this is a bad situation. Ever.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like in a nightclub or walking down the street, you have that feeling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Weird. I can be completely naked, surrounded by people, and I feel like I'm in the safest place ever.
Yeah. And I think it's because there's that certain level of trust. So, like, I'm here, you're here. Because everybody's like, what if somebody showed up to a party and you knew them? And I had that happen.
I've had it happen. Yeah. I've bumped into
One
people I know.
of my veterinarian clients showed up and we were like,
oh, well, you're here for the same thing. Get on with it.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go make out with your husband now.
Yeah.
I love to kiss. And I love to touch.
Yeah.
Have a few drinks.
Like the sensual.
Yeah. I don't even need to do the deed. It's really just being around the people. I'm like a serial flirter. Like, I love flirting, and my husband calls me Molotov cocktease because I just do something.
You tease, and then you're just like, right, bye.
Okay, have a good night. See you guys next time.
And everyone's like, what?
Yeah. No, that's what I miss about it. But I don't miss sometimes feeling like we're in high school and like whose lunch table you're going to sit at. Because it seemed like there were some cliques. And I didn't like that.
People say cliques. Is it a clique, or is it because those people know each other and feel safe in the bubble and they just don't really talk to other people because they're safe in who they're sat with? Is that still a clique?
Maybe that's any clique in that manner, if you describe it that way.
But I feel like people...
kids at school.
Yes, people will see people at that lunch table and they're like, oh, that's in their own little clique, let's not. And they just disregard them. But really, if they'd have gone over and been like, hiya, I'm Tanya, nice to meet you. Can I sit here? Probably would have said, yeah, jump in.
Yeah.
But the cliques never get broken up because no one does that. I do that. I'm like, hi! Can I jump right in?
When you're new, you're like fresh meat and everybody's like, whoosh, and then they find out like... Oh.
So I do feel like sometimes people presume that the places or events are cliquey because of that, but it's only because they know each other. Like, they've already met prior, and as soon as you see one of your friends, you're like, oh, hi, and you get chatting, and then you don't really mingle as much as you would because you've bumped into someone you know. So
like, I mean, when I go on travels by myself, I make way more friends than if I'm with my husband, actually, because we just tend to stay with each other.
Yes, and you'll talk to each other more rather than like talking to others.
Yeah. No, that kind of how we got into it is he was pressuring me to have a threesome with a girl for like 10 years, and I was like, would you stop?
Had you been interested in girls prior to meeting your husband, or had you never explored them?
Best friend, where we did a threesome with a bouncer that we brought home in a club in Minneapolis.
Okay, so you've explored girls.
I remember just being like super nervous in the bathroom. I couldn't even tell you what happened that night because I was just like, I think it just
like a blur.
And then when she ended up getting back with her boyfriend or whatever, and he found out what we did, and he was like, well, I want some of that too. And I got kind of like, I don't know, coerced into that too. Kind of like took me to the club, got me drunk, and then that was the plan. I didn't know it, kind of thing. Take me back to the house.
But did you enjoy it?
No, I wouldn't say I did. Because
that's not what it was. So good then.
Smells a little bit.
The house.
No.
Oh,
the kitty.
okay.
The kitty is
not. Was that just hers? Though?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But that was the only one I had, and so that's what I thought that it was like.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I was like, no, I don't want to do that again. I'm done. I'm married. I'm a good Christian. I'm not going to do that sort of stuff. I got out of my system. like I felt guilty to God for it.
And
then
then you met
lost
someone
my
else.
religion. And then I didn't believe in, anything like
And you
that.
found out, no, her pH was off. It was just her.
Yeah, and so that was something that I had told him no. And so finally, actually, he granted me a girls' trip to London. And the guy does not collect anything. He doesn't go to sporting events, nothing like this. He never wants for anything. He never asks for anything. I'm like, what can I give him to show my appreciation? He stayed home with 2 twin babies and a 2-year-old.
Oh, wow.
And let me go off.
Yeah, traveling
with my friends. And he said, I was like, okay, let's do the threesome. I was like, pick the girl.
Was he like...
Yeah. So he picks this, like, Leighton Bryant looking, like, really pretty, curvy, tall gal. Imagine that.
He's not got a type at all, has he?
She's a bit young, in her 20s. And so I was like, okay, but she was, like, more attracted to me than him. And I didn't know how to handle that because I could flirt it up with guys, but I didn't know how to handle girls hitting on me. So
I'm rubbish at flirting.
Awkward at first. And then she just, like, laid there. It was, like, the most boring, spicy night ever. And he was
she
like,
expect everyone else to just pander to...
I think, I don't know, pillow princess kind of
Yeah.
thing. And he was like, that sucked. Can I get a do-over? I was like, no, that was the one you picked. I'm done.
Oh, that's rubbish for him.
But I ended up talking to a guy at work, and we had little private conversations, and he said, well, how about swinging? And I was like, well, that'd make more sense because it's even. Like, you get a guy, I get a girl. So I brought it up to my husband. And he was like, he's like, I've been to swingers things. I don't think you really like it. He, like, tried to
Put you off a little bit.
down, I'm like, no, that's only fair.
Yeah.
I get a guy, too.
Yeah.
So that's how kind of we looked in Craigslist. And
Is that a thing in America then where people can find...
used to be. You can't anymore.
Right, okay.
So we found some people, invited us out on their boat. And then introduced us to all the people, and they were great because it was like, look at these people. They're like, they're not constantly talking about their children. They really have other lives.
You really avoid talking about children, don't you, at these events?
I love kids. I love my kids, but it's like that's not.
I need
all
an
of
adult life as well. Yeah.
Let's talk about travels. Let's talk about what you into. What kind of kinky stuff are you into, or like let's get into some of that taboo stuff. And that and swingers, they're not afraid to go there in those conversations.
No.
So we spent so much time with the swingers for a bit that we ignored our vanilla friends. Yeah. Because then what do you talk about? The weather? Like, how's your mother?
And if your vanilla friends don't know, then it's you're like, oh, what did you do at the weekend? And you both look at each other like...
Yeah. How do you know them? Oh,
yeah.
Do they want to come over to our barbecue? And you're like, you don't want to, like, combine the crowds just in case we all got a little to drink and say too much?
I only have, like, one vanilla friend who knows everything.
You do?
And that's it.
Okay.
Because everybody I know now and all of my friendship groups are all within the adult. Yeah.
Yeah, in the lifestyle. Yeah. This is just more fun, to be honest.
Yeah, because it's less judgy and everyone just gets on and it's easier when you can talk open and freely about something and not have to hide. I don't like lying and I don't like hiding things. I'm a very open person. I'm a massive open book.
And then you feel like you can't be yourself around your little friend.
And also, it's the little jokes that me and Ash would make between each other. And then other people would look at me like, what?
When you happen to see a pineapple that was accidentally laid down
or
on
like,
the counter.
I don't know, like a hot girl might won't be in the club and a girl will walk past and like we both look and be like, she's hot, isn't she? And then like other people would look at us like, what?
Weirdos? Like
why would you say that?
Smack your man for looking at her and you're like, I'm looking at her too.
Like, yeah, exactly. We're getting a little bit like that and then we were like, we need to just tell everyone. Let's just be honest, So it's much easier now, everybody knows. But it does come with negatives as well because I feel like everyone feels like we want to jump them.
Yes, yes.
Don't flatter yourself. Yeah, there's that.
Don't flatter yourself.
It's
I
crazy.
get that, yeah. Even with, if you do other swingers and all of a sudden you feel like, oh, well, should I... Hi.
Yeah.
Like, or not, or you're just like, I'm not into you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's still like,
or you find out somebody's a lesbian and you're like, am I hot? Do you like me? Like, do I qualify? Even if I'm not, I think that's what they start thinking.
Yeah, they do straight away. And it's like, oh, I'm not attracted to every single person in the world. Like, it would be good if I was, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So we ended up not staying in it because we enjoyed the parties, but it was when I started learning about the content creation, I was able to like get my flirt on, my little needs satisfied.
You can get what you need from
make
this.
money while being creative, because you're kind of squashed a little in corporate to be creative because of all their HR or policies, or especially in pharma, you can only say certain things or make claims about certain things. So this released my creativity.
Yeah, it's open and perfect.
Yeah, and my need to act like a little 15-year-old boy sometimes. Shit that comes out of my mouth. I get with some of my creator friends, and they were just like, she said,
yeah,
she said balls.
Like a child.
Yes. And then we start acting like idiots like that, and that's fun.
Yeah,
we have so much fun in this industry.
What other plans have you got for the rest of the time in Amsterdam? You got any other spicy scenes set up? I know it's gone so fast.
So, my friend, tall girl Penny, whom I met last week, and we hit it off. She's 6'1", and so she's actually was having FOMO, I think, from all of us being here, and so she's flying in today.
Oh wow!
And we're
just
so hopefully
randomly because everyone else is here. She's like, oh, I'm missing out.
Yes.
She's got
and
FOMO.
And we did a lot of because we're both tall. We put on our heels and we walked through like Paddington Station, and we just filmed who was watching us with some meta glasses. Like we had
we've got those. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, did some tall girl stuff, and so I'd love to do some more of that. And we have classes to go to here. I'd really obviously networking, but
I'm gonna do all the
anything I
classes
can
tomorrow.
learn. Like if you pick up one nugget from one of these things, but I think it's funny because I used to go to pharma meetings for veterinarians, and it was like you go to these classes about marketing or fleas and ticks and heartworms, or like how to flow through your office or things like that. And now we're going to be going to these classes that are more like
learning about camera angles and lighting and like.
And I'm like,
stuff.
Like I'm doing the same thing but in a different industry that's a whole lot more open and fun. And I'm like, again, so lucky to do that. Yeah. What are you doing? What do you have lined up?
We've got another collab. We've got 2 collabs today, and then we're doing a lot of classes tomorrow, all the seminars and the bits and stuff. We've got the white party tonight.
White party.
We've got that. We've got the awards ceremony tomorrow.
I just want to see all the fancy outfits, really.
Yeah.
And cheer for our friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so
we've got that.
For an award?
No.
No.
We only started doing this last year, so we're still quite new to everything.
Last year?
Yeah, we've come a long way in a year.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Wow. Speaking to veterans.
We're like the
6 years
newbies.
in this is a lot.
So yeah, we've not put forward for any awards because everyone's like, who's that? They won't have a clue who we are.
Well, there's like new people in the scene, isn't there? Like those sort of like
like the newbie amateur sort of.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. We'll see. Yeah.
So
we're excited. Lots of stuff to do this week, and then Saturday we're going to view a camper van. So
you're gonna go look at a camper van?
Yeah, it's like a converted van.
Yeah.
That's got like
do you want to travel?
In bed. I think travel. Maybe film bits like this in it. Film some other stuff in it. There's a multitude of things. Yeah, exactly.
You film the stuff in
it's like it ticks quite a few boxes, and Ash is very much like, oh, we've got a couple of weeks and done nothing new. What can I spend money on, or what can we do? And he's just got to have a new project.
The itch.
Yeah. So
the
new one is
came out.
Yeah, exactly. But this time it's a little bit more expensive than a new camera. It's like, let's buy a camper van.
Yeah.
So we've got to travel. We're going to travel to Wales on Saturday and go look at this camper. Hopefully it's the one, because I don't want to keep travelling all over looking at different ones. I'm hoping like
we'll just redesign the inside of it.
No, it's all been done out. It's all been custom built.
Oh, no, it's already done. Okay.
Done. Yeah. So it costs more to buy it that way, but you can jump in and drive off.
I didn't know if you're gonna make it like with some lights and some bomb chicka bomb.
We might put our own little touch on it, but the bed's built like that's already there, and like it's got the sink in, the fridge in, all of those bits. It looks really nice.
It's the kind that you can drive, or is it tow behind?
No, you can just drive it. So it's got 3 seats in the front, and it's got a big double bed, and then it's got like the seating area goes into a single bed.
It's your new shaggin' wagon.
Yeah.
You should put like a logo on the side of it.
I know, but we want the stealth mode. We want to like be able to park up places and people not knocking on the side.
Oh, okay.
We want to kind of.
So now this wagon's a rockin', don't come.
Yeah, we're gonna because we thought about that, and then I'm like, no, let's keep this like discreet. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. We can always get like one of the magnets you can put on, and you
do that. And
yeah, we
take
could
it
do
off
that
when you just want to have a family weekend or something, you know. Yeah. We joked about doing like a MILF mobile. And like a tour. So we just drove across the whole United States and picked like collabed, like for social medias and whatnot with other MILFs across the US, and they could jump in with us and come along however long they wanted to. But
sounds really fun.
But yeah, we debated the whole should you wrap it or not because of privacy and would people be stabbing your tires out? And
Exactly, you just don't know, do you?
I don't know.
Right, let's wrap it up because I feel like I could talk to you all day, but we do need to get on with some other filming.
Oh, some other filming.
Yes,
Some spicy filming.
Some spicy
really.
filming, yeah. So if anybody does watch this and they want to find you, what's your social media platform?
FallonJaneXOXO.com is going to have the links to.
Right, so they can come and find you on there if they want to.
The socials and the spicy stuff, yeah.
Perfect. So people can find you there. If they're interested and they're like, wow, I want to know more about her, they can pop on that and have a look.
Fallon.
Perfect. We'll pop it in the comments as well.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Click it on there. Perfect.
Are you ready to get
yeah.
spicy on?
Yeah, let's leave this camera set up.
Okay.